What though? Back at it again. And I just have one important question for you. What's 1 year to the rest of your life? Now you may hear that question and be like, okay, what do you mean what's 1 year to the rest of me? It's a year, right? What I'm saying is anything that's worth doing, anything that's worth having is gonna be a little bit challenging, and it's gonna require persistence over time, right? That's like the combination to achieve anything is just persistence over time. You keep going for long enough, you'll get there. The reason I say 1 year is because it takes about a year usually to get into the rhythm and to get started seeing results on whatever it is you're trying to do, whether that be the gym, whether that be a business, whether that be content, whether that be music, whether that be whatever. And so my question to you is, if you know it's gonna take 1 year of egregious persistence in order for you to get what it is that you want to accomplish, what's that 1 year to the rest of your life? If it can change your life, if it's a life-changing commitment that you'll make, or if it's life-changing what you can achieve by doing something over a long period of time, what is that time that you have to spend grinding, slaving to the rest of your life? Okay, but here's the other thing. But this is the other thing though. Why is it so hard to have persistence over time? Why is it so hard to stick to one thing? Why does it feel like I can't do it? Why does it feel like every time I try, I'm good for 2 weeks, I'm good for 3 weeks, I'm good for 2 months, I'm good for 3 months sometimes, and then I fall off flat and just go back and it's like I never even did anything. And in fact, sometimes I go back worse off than I was before. I regress instead of progress. I didn't expect that word to pop out like that. I didn't expect that word to pop out like that. But look, the key to persistence is not living in the future. It sounds crazy, but the key to persistence is living in the present every day, right? The more you start to sway and the more your mind starts to go into the future, you lose sight of what you got to do today. You got things that you got to do today, and you got things that you got to do today, every single day, over and over again, every single day. Sounds like a clutter of words, but focus on what you got to do today. Focus on living your life today, not yesterday, not tomorrow. And do that every day. Don't like it. You hear it a lot speaking to addicts. Just live in today. You got to live in the moment. The more you start to think about the future, the more you start to think of what could happen as a result, the harder it becomes to be persistent. So focus on today. Focus on what you got to do today. Just know that anything you want to do, you can do it. It don't matter where you're from. It don't matter who you are. It don't matter what color your skin is. It don't matter. None of that matters. None of that matters. Stuff matters at all. It's not a hindrance. Maybe it changed the way people look at you. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. None of that stuff matters. You can do whatever you want to do. All right? Think about it. Start. I would even say to start before you even have the plan. Just start. Get the plan on the way. Build the plan on the way. Do it enough times to where the plan ingrains itself. You don't even have to think about it. This is just what works. But you gotta start. All right. Appreciate y'all. I will see you next week. All right. Okay, hold on, because you know we gotta do the announcements. So, single out right now, Sensory Deprivation. All links are gonna be in the description, by the way. That's out. Streams, my stream schedule is now out. I'm streaming 4 times a week from 7 p.m. to 11. We got Sunday, we got Tuesday, we got Thursday, we got Saturday, and we got Sunday. Is that Sunday? Twice. Yeah. 7 to 11 p.m. except for Thursday. Thursdays are going to be later because we're doing the new music that's coming out. You might be like, what do you do on these streams? Well, on these streams, I'm pretty just much producing. Says, I'm an artist / I guess you could say entrepreneur if you want, but right now I'll probably lean more towards artist, but we're working on it though. Don't worry, we're working on it. And so on stream, what we do is we react to music. If there's anyone in the chat and you want to share your music, we react to music. That gets clipped to drop, and then work on music as well. So the stream is called The Artist Experience, and it's supposed to be, I wasn't trying to copy Joe Rogan, I promise. I thought about it afterward. I was like, oh, that's kind of like Joe Rogan. But basically what we're doing is I'm just detailing. I'm showing you all the behind the scenes of me editing content, shooting content, actually producing the songs, making the songs, mixing the songs, all that stuff. We're showing all of it on stream. And so come hang out if you want. Cool sense of community. And what else? Okay. I think Okay, I have another single coming out next week, but you'll hear about that on the next video. All right. My website has all the details, anything like that, and if you need any professional services, all that stuff is down in the description. Mix, master, production, anything like that. Okay. And always, this is always an option too. And I hope that success never takes this to where it's not an option. If you need to talk to somebody, if you're alone, if you're feeling isolated, if you feel like, man, I haven't left my place in 3 months, man, I haven't done anything in 3 years, whatever it is. If you feel isolated and you just want someone to talk to or whatever, that door is always open. DM me, email me, whatever you need to do. We always here for that. I hope success never makes that to where it's not an option. All right, if you need that, hit me up. I'll see y'all.